Hello, YouTube fam. How y'all doing? It's your Uncle Tim. This is Uncle Tim Rants and Reviews, a channel where I rant and I review. I'm your host, Uncle Tim. Red Pill Talk. I don't think women really want men. I think they want to turn men into women, bro. And I'm gonna just be honest. I see so many women ask for a good man, and they get one. Then they go changing this man into something different. You want to change this man into something that you can control, manipulate, and get your way with. And I'm going to be honest, man. I'm not one for that bullshit. No, when I start seeing people play games, little mind games, and trying to play with you, dude, if I just met your ass and you doing that, that means you ain't worth dealing with, bro. I tell people this. I was single at one point in time in my life. And, I dated women who just didn't pass the first test. And the first test is to be humble, man. You come in asking questions. Don't ask me the first thing is about money, bro. What are we doing? The hell you asking me about money for? Then when I ask you about your body count, you want to act a damn fool. You want to act like I'm not making no damn sense. What that got to do with anything? What do my money got to do with any damn thing? We don't live together. What the hell you want to know about my money? It ain't helping you none. Like I'm going to donate or volunteer to your damn fund. What are we doing here, man? Guys, what's up with all of y'all taking women on a date to a restaurant, bro? You don't do shit like that. I seen plenty of women on first dates order up the damn menu and be on their phone and shit. Looking at the guy like he crazy. I'm going to tell you something. First date, you should take a woman to a damn coffee shop. Sit down and have a conversation with her, bro. Find out who you fucking with. Find out who you dealing with. Find out is it worth the time and effort that you about to put into this, man. If a woman got a kid and you not a kid-friendly person, that ain't for you. Dude, I don't understand guys get with women who got their tubes tied. You don't got no damn kids. This woman got 3 kids, 2 kids, 1 kid. It don't matter. But you don't have kids and she don't want anymore. So that means you got to be a father to her kid and you will never have one by her. My whole thing is, dude, move on. There's, 2 billion women out here? No, it ain't even 2 billion. It's 4 billion women out here. 4 to 5 billion. There's more women than there are men. And you can't find a damn woman? And you settling for the same one? I see people leave the same chick and go right back over and over again. Oh, man, I love her. I'm like, man, shit, I don't think you know anything other than her. Dude, what are we doing? You got to make sure that you know you are the priority. Dude, you are the prize. Without you, this shit don't work. Girl told me she wanted to be a single mom. I said, what? What is that? Why would a woman want to be a single mom? She said, well, I don't have to depend on anybody. I said, yes, you do. You're going to depend on some damn body. You single. Unless you make a lot of money. And a lot of people don't. I see women don't even want to go half in a relationship with a man. They want a man to pay for every damn thing. They want him to be making $100,000, 6 feet tall, have a 6-pack, no kids, no drama, have his own place, own a luxury vehicle. He go on vacation damn near every other month. I'm like, and what are you offering? Well, I'm good in bed. What does that got to do with anything? Think about it. You got a 40-year-old woman good in bed, and you got a 21 to 25-year-old woman who's good in bed. This one, the used one costs $40,000, and the new one costs $40,000. Which one would you pick? And look, I have nothing against women. Nothing whatsoever against women, bro, but this is majority of a guy's page. And you know what? I gotta speak to my brothers out here because we putting up with shit. We put up with people that throw our shit out the house. They don't want us to have collections of toys or gym shoes. They can't stand you to have anything other than them. Dude, come on now. Relationship is more than talking about somebody. You gotta have something about yourself in that relationship, and people don't get that. And I keep saying over and over again, stop making your life about somebody else. Make your life about yourself. I see people love other people more than they love themselves. That's the worst damn thing you could ever do. You supposed to love you more than you loved any damn body. Because if that person leaves you, you still got your damn self. You hear what I'm saying? You still got you. But nobody want to hear that because everybody think, well, man, you know what? I feel, man, she pulled away a little bit, man. She was tired. I did this shit before in many relationships. Whereas the person was saying stuff was too expensive. They didn't have the money. So I picked it up. They said they couldn't do this. I picked it up. I kept picking up shit until I was like, wait, hold on. I got every damn thing. Why do I need you? What you mean? If I'm doing everything, what the purpose is you? Well, look, I'm going to tell you something. As you get older, that shit don't mean as much to you as it did when you was in your damn 20s. I'm serious. Sex don't mean as much as it did when you was in your damn 20s. Now as you a grown-ass man and you in your 50s or 60s or 40s or whatever, you thinking about what the hell can you do for me? Hell, if you want somebody just to, do something with, hell, these young girls out here, these grown-ass women, when I say young girls, these grown women are out here willing. And, I study here when a 60-year-old or 50-year-old man date a 21-year-old young lady, which is a grown-ass woman in the United States of America, I hear, what is that grown man messing with that kid for? He a pedophile. So he a pedophile for fucking with a grown woman. She ain't even grown yet. She a kid. When do a woman grow up? Do they grow up when they 30 or something or 40? What the hell? You are considered grown when you are legally grown, bro. You know what? I see 50-year-olds dating 25-year-olds. What's wrong with that? But she ain't got that much of life under her belt. What the hell that mean? She's a grown-ass woman. You supposed to have your shit together when you 25. You had all these other years to F up. You supposed to have your stuff together at that particular point in time. See, a lot of people don't understand. As a guy, you supposed to know you are the prize. You don't let nobody put you in a trick bag telling you, man, look, if you don't do this for me, I'm going to leave. Do you know how many other women out there that would scoop your ass up in a heartbeat? See, sometimes as men, we have low self-esteem and, we willing to put up with anything. I was talking to my friend the other day and I told him, I said, man, you broke up with a chick. That chick wish she can come back. She wished after every damn thing was said and done, she could bring her ass right back home. Why? Because she got out there and thought everybody was going to be you. Oh, man, I was just only with her for like 3 years. 3 years where she didn't have to deal with all that shit. Where she didn't have to pay bills. Where she didn't really have to worry about where her next meal coming from or how she going to pay this or that. She didn't have to deal with none of that. You going on trips, you driving cars, you ain't paying for nothing. But, like I say, people get out here and they play and they don't understand. The world is real. Once you get your monkey ass out there, it gets real. Trust me. When you having sex with somebody, it's the greatest thing. Y'all out there just acting a fool. You just having fun because there's no responsibilities. There's no problems. Yeah, you and that person might get into little arguments every now and then, but there's no real thing tying y'all together. Y'all just having fun. And like I said, once you cut the other person out, that fun ain't gonna last because now you're looking at it like who gonna pay the bills. And like I said, most of the time these guys are just screwing these young ladies. And guess what? Once the relationship over with the person that they left, this person looking at you like, hey, we were just, we were just having sex. I don't want to be in no relationship. This is when you get these women that do this, try to come back. And bro, I'm going to tell you something. If a woman leaves you, pulls out all the stops, burn the damn building down, burn the damn chairs and stairs down, and do everything she could to break you, you better not ever let her ass come back. You better tell her ass, when she sends your ass an email if you want to answer it, because I'm going to tell you, your number should be changed, her ass should be blocked, even on your new damn phone. She should be blocked. You got a new number, your ass got a new apartment. If you don't got a new apartment, you got new locks on the door. The people in the building know you ain't with her no more. Bro, you got to do all this. People crazy. Dude, when people lose every damn thing, they don't give a damn about the person they were cheating with. You are the one that they care about. They looking at you like, we've been through, we've been in this for 5 years, and, all of a sudden, 5 years don't mean nothing. It didn't mean shit when you was cheating. What the hell do it mean anything now? You just don't give up on us? You gave up on us a long damn time ago. Dude, I know somebody who was in a relationship for 5 years and a chick was cheating on him right from the damn start. I was like, damn, like, what was the purpose of you even getting with him? Why? Because he was stable. He had his shit together. Dude, he found all that shit out and threw her ass out like trash. Shit was so damn funny after you thought about it. I said, I bet she won't do that dumb shit again. You threw the good thing away for the bad thing. Now you talking about, man, he wasn't no good. He just left when the going got tough. Shit, he never had anything good in it. Dude, I don't get it. Young guys, I'm going to tell you, just like I told my sons. You young, you just getting out here. You getting your feet under you. Don't get with nobody who got kids. You're not ready for that. If down the line when you get older in your 30s, you want to try that, cool. But don't try it now. That shit will mess your whole life up. Dude, I had a friend when I was working at this job. Dude, he just didn't date a woman with 1 kid. This motherfucker dated a chick that had 7 damn kids. I said, what the fuck are you thinking? Man, I love her. You know what? I don't think he loved her. I think she was the only one that he can get. And, he just said it like, like she gonna settle for me. And I'm like, dude, why would you get with a chick with all them damn kids? And, the biggest thing that I always say this, man, you got baby daddy issues, man. Man, you don't put your hands on my kid. You don't talk to my kid any kind of way. Man, I had this one guy run up on me. I was messing with this chick a long ass time ago. Many, many moons, about 20 years ago. Shit, probably 30. But I was messing with this chick, man, and I was with her, and I told her son, I said, man, go sit down. I didn't cuss at him. I said, man, go sit down. That's what I told him. And he told his dad something like this, and his dad was all up in my, I said, man, look, step back, bro. I'm not hollering at your damn kid. I'm not in here fighting your kid. I'm not cussing your kid. I just told him, go have a seat. Oh, no, man, you ain't gonna be talking to my kid any kind of. Next day, I broke up with the chick. I seen the guy again, and he was like, man, what's going on? I said, I ain't with her no more, man. You might want to go over there and take care of your kid, man. Let me go ahead and move on. Man, what you mean, man? I said, that ain't my kid. I don't got to worry about that. Shit, you wanted to be the dad. You are the dad. So go over there and, take care of your shit. Like I say, everybody want all the accolades without any of the damn work. What are you doing? Dude. Man. This is why I say we got to think, man. We think with our little heads, man. We don't think with the big head. We think with the little one, man. And we get out here and do some crazy shit, man, and get mad after a while. Dude, you got to look at it. You are the prize. I'm not telling you anything that, saying that women are bad, anything. I'm saying make better choices. Because in this world, man, you don't get that many chances. Sometimes you get 1 or 2 chances, and the next thing you know, shit is just bad. This is what I'm saying. Think about what you're doing before you do it. Again, not all women are bad. Make sure you take a look at her mama. Make sure, you see how mama treat her dad if he's in the picture. And if he ain't in the picture, you might want to step back from that too. If he died, that's a whole nother story. But, man, look, in relationships, you don't find things that you don't like about each other. Y'all talk those out and, you work on them. But don't let somebody just change you. And, they sitting there complaining that you ain't what they wanted, but you be like, I was what you wanted until you changed me. Don't let nobody change you, man. Don't let nobody alter you. If you're going to change for yourself. Nobody can make you a better man. Only you can make you a better man. Bruh, it's he who looks who finds a good wife. Woman ain't out there, can't find no good husband because it ain't up to her. A man is going to choose who he wants. He's going to choose his best fit. You know, many years ago, I had an opportunity to pick between women. And, you know, this was like a good 20 years ago, bro. Before I met, probably before I met both of my wives. And I'm going to be, you know, I was married before and I'm on my second marriage. But, you know, what I'm trying to say was I had an opportunity to pick between, like, you know, I was talking to people, you know, young ladies, and, you know, went on a couple of dates, but I picked who was best for me, who had the most to offer me. And I'm being honest, bro. It ain't nothing wrong with that. I don't get people who get out here and pick people with no jobs, no nothing. What are we doing? Just think about everything that you're doing. Realize, man, that at the end of the day, you know, you are your best option, man. Love yourself. Sometimes, like I said, I don't believe these young ladies want men. You know, I get it. You know, they have all these options for men, and I don't get it. Then when a young lady starts dating a woman, you look at the stud, she ain't 6 feet. You know, they say they can't be, you know, a man can't be big or anything. You know, the studs are big and, you know, they ain't got no jobs and shit. They horrible people. They cheating. And I'm like, what the fuck? What are we doing? Why is there a different standard, man? What is going on? This is not me beating on women. This is me trying to understand a woman. I think men understand women a little bit more than women understand men. A man can tell you what the hell he wants. A man can say, look, today I want steak for dinner. There's 2 ways we could do this. Either you make it or we could go out and eat it. A man can tell you today, for Father's Day, all I want is some peace. I don't want to deal with my kids. I don't want to deal with anybody. I just want to be alone and just have a beer and watch TV. What's wrong with that? A man can tell you that nobody ever asks me how am I doing. That's your key right there. He done gave you a key to the fucking door. He done told you what nobody do. You know, nobody ever asked him, have he ate, you know, today, or, you know, all this stuff. If he's giving you all these gems, it's and it's the way you talk to a man. Some of these women don't know how to talk to a man. They sound like men talking to a man. And you saying, you know, if he don't like me, he must be gay. That ain't what it is. He looking at you like, hell no. You sound more harder than I do. In here talking crazy as hell, talking about, oh, I ain't doing that. A man got to be able to do this, this, and this for me. Unless, you know, he ain't gonna get me. I'm like, man, it's so many people out here be acting like they these damn prize pigs. And you looking like, what the fuck really going on? You trying to find out, like, what's going on here, man? You know, but, look, again, this is not me disrespecting women. This is me calling women out. Come on, make it make sense. Be fair. Everybody wants, these women want you to put them on a pedestal. They want you to worship them. They want you to put your hands up and pray to them. For them to treat you like you a fan, disrespect you, talk shit about you, and put you down. Why would you put somebody on a pedestal who don't even deserve to be sitting in a damn chair? I'm just being honest. Some people do not deserve to be sitting at a chair at your table. It doesn't mean that I don't want to see you eat. I don't want you to eat with me no more because you have no respect. Dude, I don't get it. I get so many, you know, guys asking me questions about stuff, you know, and people say, what make you the top authority? Dude, I'm not the top authority. I went through shit. I'd rather listen to somebody who went through some shit with some ideas of why this shit happened and why not to do it again and what you should do to change it. That's what I listen for when I, you know, listen to people, man, because, dude, I want to say this before I get off of here. If a woman ever tells you a man was controlling, he was manipulative, he was financially abusive, He was mentally abusive. He was physically abusive. All this shit. If a woman is telling you all this shit, don't mess with her. Leave her alone. Because it's the opposite. She's abusive. She's mentally abusive, physically abusive. She's abusive financially, man. She spent up all your money. This woman has no respect. Bro, when a woman is telling you everything that somebody else done, but she's not going to tell you the shit she done, you don't want to mess with her. You want to get with somebody to tell you, hey, the reason why this relationship didn't work because I wasn't mature enough to understand my particular goals, my particular part in it. You know, you be sitting there like, damn, okay, that's okay. I see growth. But these young ladies now, they're not doing that. They're just sitting there blaming you for every damn thing, and, you know, that's how it's going to be. You know, because it's always the man's fault. No, it's not. If you fucked up, you fucked up. Call it for what it is. A spade is a spade. But till later, peace out, and thank you for watching.